Well, good morning. We have this old snapper lawnmower here from the mid 80s. Basically, I'm going to see if I can try to resurrect this 11 horsepower industrial commercial engine. I got this about 4 years ago and it did run at that time, but it got parked out back behind my garage, and then at some point in time I took the air cleaner off in it and I forgot about it. It wasn't stuck solid, but it was actually stuck a little bit. It had got some water into it. I wiggled it back and forth last night and did get it running. Or it didn't get it running, I got it freed up. It does turn. The intake valve is opening and closing, so that's a fairly good sign. This thing ran good 4 years ago when I got it here, but the deck was all rusted right out on this old machine, so I just took it off there and threw it away. And the differential out of this machine is actually in that mower now. That was the main reason I got this one. Now the motor's getting tired on that old machine over there, and I think I'm going to try to upgrade it to an 11 horsepower if this one runs and runs good. I'm going to save you all the details. I've already taken the carburetor off of it and cleaned that out. Yeah, she had some water, had bad water in it. A lot of water. Carburetor was pretty much junk. Whether it actually works remains to be seen, but I'm going to start putting it back together, and I'm going to save you guys the details on that. I'm not going to film that, it's too hard. So I'm just going to put it back together and we'll go from there. See you in a bit. Well, this is a moment of truth. I got the carb back on it, plugs in it, and I got the oil topped off. Got a set of booster cables hooked onto the R's here. I guess we're going to give her a go here and see what happens. I'm going to be very surprised if this starts. I haven't even checked to see if it'll spark or anything. I just cleaned the carburetor out, put it back on, and I'll see what happens. I'm going to set you guys down here. Apparently we got no fire. We actually got some fuel coming into the carburetor, so I guess we gotta back up and try something different. So I'll be back. So I just discovered that the key switch is still hooked up on this thing. There's no key in there, and I tried to key in it and I couldn't turn it on. I cut the wire off. Guess what? It still runs. That's kind of amazing, actually. Well, I guess it does run. Carburetor needs to be doctored on just a little bit more, I think. I cleaned it as thoroughly as I could, but I don't think that it's gonna work all that good because it was corroded bad. I'll let you guys go for right now. So, I put the cover back on the top of this thing and messed with the carburetor a little bit, and it appears that it's going to run now. Pretty amazing, actually. It runs pretty good. Smoke out of this thing either. I'm going to leave it running here and let it warm up, and we'll see how it works. I'm pretty amazed. Actually, I didn't think that thing was going to run here. It's pretty cool. It shows you how tough them old Briggs head engines are. Wow. It's been running now for probably close to half an hour, and I don't see any smoke coming out of it. The ignition system probably needs a little work. It's popping and spitting and sputtering a little, but overall the motor sounds good. I actually had it right up at full throttle there for quite a while, and it sounds good. So I think I'm going to call this a success. That motor's going to get donated probably to this. So maybe we'll do some video on that later on. I decided let's try another, let's do a hot restart on this thing and see if it'll actually start up and run. My booster cable's here. This is kind of dangerous. I gotta watch what I'm doing. That's pretty cool. So obviously, if I put this on another machine, I'm going to give it a full tune-up, and I got to fix the one of the shrouds is loose down under here. I'd say a screw must have fell out of it. I've got everything to put it back together with. It's pretty amazing. I can't believe it actually rained. I've resurrected a few of these in my lifetime. I resurrected that one in 2016. That had been sitting in a barn for 10 years. And it's run pretty good, but the motor's really tired on that thing now. It burns an incredible amount of oil. So, it's only 8 horsepower. I'd like to get an 11 on it, but I'm afraid that I'm going to have to do away with this gas tank setup in order to put the 11 on it. I'll have to put the gas tank off of that one onto it. But that's alright. I've done bigger projects. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this is pretty fun sometimes trying to get these old things going. Be a big help if I had parts. Actually had a bin full of parts here that I could fix carburetors with, but I don't. So I got a 1970 snapper sitting out back here that it's sitting right there. That machine is complete. Sorry about all these four-wheelers driving by here. This machine's all complete and it was working. The carburetor is completely garbage on that thing. It isn't even on there right now. I can't fix it. The carburetor body was completely corroded away. The post was corroded away in the bottom of the carburetor. So if I swap that 11 onto my other one, I'll take the carburetor off that and put it on this machine. But anyways, I'm going. Have fun. Happy Memorial Day.